Trenton.
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Daddy, look! I'm shaking it.
What are you doing?
So today was just one of those days where everything was kind of, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, so, you know, just sort of, you know, it was up in the air at the current moment of whether it was a good day or a bad day. And dinner came and went, and we were like, well, dinner time came and went, and then we were like, well, should we order pizza? And so we did, and then I was like, oh gosh, we tried to start the boys' bedtime at like 7:30, and it was already like 7:40 before the pizza got ordered. So I'm thinking, oh great, we gotta rush to get them to eat pizza and then get to bed and all that stuff. And then I was like, well, it's Saturday, why don't we just watch a movie while we eat pizza? So that's what we're doing. Say cheese pizza!
Cheese pizza!
His first date.
It was.
So we decided, well, Josiah decided to pick the movie, and he hasn't seen it yet. So we're pretty excited. And Aladdin is one of my favorite movies of all time. It was like one of my favorite ones as a kid. It was that and Robin Hood. Those were my two. It feels great being able to share this moment with my cat. I mean, with our boys.
So, here's my happy boy. Part of the reasons we've been kind of busy today is we were working on getting TJ switched down to his big boy room with his brothers. So he's gonna spend his first night out of mommy and daddy's room. Mommy's a little scared. It's kind of weird. TJ, I think I've like savored his babyhood like the most and the longest, and he just still feels like so little to me. So I think this is like the first big step now that his bed's moved down here and we're about to put him to sleep. I'm just feeling a little nervous and emotional. So we'll do an update in the morning about how all this worked with 3 boys in 1 bedroom. So wish us luck. Good night, TJ. Good night.
So I'm going to grab a banana this morning, and I'm just like, what in the world? I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know that happened. What's wrong? What? He is in love with this trampoline. He just climbs on it. And that's actually probably why he's upset right now, is because his box is here and he wants to climb up on it. Ew. You're welcome. Gotcha. Saved you. You want up? Here. No? Oh.
So last night, TJ, I was like really motivated. I was like, okay, we're gonna get lots of sleep. TJ's he's gonna wake up when his brothers do, and it'll be great. But that is not what happened. I think he was just like scared, you know, because like, and he doesn't wake up in the middle of the night anymore. So that's why we thought it would be good too. But he must have been scared because he woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning and was just like screaming. So we brought him up here and I fed him and we kind of just like snuggled with him in our bed for a little bit. And then we laid him back down in his bed and then he slept until 7:30, like when he usually wakes up. So he did okay, and I'm hoping that tonight will go a little bit better. So even if it wasn't just that, like even if we were like, TJ didn't wake up, our cat was throwing up all night long, and Mac and I got like no sleep, and it was like horrible. So even though today was like the only sunny day, like the whole month of March, and like all next week is supposed to be rainy, we just kind of decided to make it a lazy day. The boys got to play outside for a little bit in the grass, but mostly we just like hung around inside, and we're just gonna watch Planet Earth and just do nothing, which seems like a horrible waste of such a beautiful sunny day, but we just needed it. So I'm hoping that tonight will go a lot better, and we'll check in with you tomorrow.
Banana bread.
Yeah. We're gonna make some banana bread.
We do have red paint because we're gonna use it for what?
Spiders.
Close. Ladybugs. Very close. They look very similar.
We need to clean up our toys.
Yes. We do need to clean up our toys. Right.
Well,
So record. We're about to do a little school project.
and it's
just of our
about
own.
buggies.
And it is about buggies. This week we are studying insects,
Yeah.
right?
Insects.
Yeah.
Insects that are little.
They are
Like
little.
this.
Some can be big.
Yeah.
Some can be really big, and we don't like those. We don't like those at all.
We don't like insects that are big.
Well, no, if they're bigger than your head, if they're bigger than your hand, let's just not go there. Right, TJ? He agrees. So, what we're doing with red paint, we've got these paper plates. We've got these paper plates, we've got red paint, and we've got black construction paper we're going to cut up into little circles.
Yeah.
We're going to make some ladybugs, and it'll be exciting. Very exciting. So exciting
That's the red that I
that
got.
the red paint will look like our bloodshot eyes because we've been working so hard on this and we enjoy it very, very much. So, you take a paper plate, flip it upside down,
And you put the paint on.
and you put the paint on. And then the paint acts like a glue, so you can cut out a strip from there and the circles and just pop, 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 pop. Actually, let's do that first. That's a straight line, right?
This is a straight line.
Nope.
Look what it is in your face. I want it in my face.
You don't eat paper. Spit it out.
No one. Look at all these eggs. All paint.
Aw, snap.
This is so fun.
It is.
We did it, Dad.
We did it. High five. Wait a second. You got into the paint, didn't you? I caught you red-handed. Red-handed. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
This boy decides he's gonna start standing up. Hi. Ah. And he totally like thinks he can walk already, even though he can't even crawl. He'll pull himself up and hold on. And then he'll just like reach for something else like he thinks he can walk and grab onto it.
Did you find your toys? Uh-huh. You go stand up for me? Hi, babies. Mama. Ah.
Well, today I took Josiah to school, and while he was at school, I walked over to Starbucks and I did a little work on just the freelancing side of things, just trying to reach out to people and think about things and look for a couple different jobs and stuff. Then after that, picked up Josiah from school and took him to meet my friend David at Chipotle. And Josiah thought that he was the best guy in the world. Josiah thought that David was so cool. It was just really funny to see him crack up all the time and, you know, be himself. Because normally when he meets somebody for the first time, he's really shy. He won't talk. He'll just sit and, like, he doesn't talk unless he absolutely has to. And it was just funny to see him break out of his shell a little bit. And then for a good 15 or 20 minutes afterwards, we were on the way back to the car, and the sun came out because we've only had, like, the news did a thing on it, or like an article or something, but we've only had like 4 sunny days since like December. Fall? No, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, all of winter we've only had 4 sunny days. So it's pretty gloomy here. But the sun peeked through the clouds for a little bit, and he really likes to just like relax in the sun. It's really funny. And then he'll like lay back, he'll kick his feet down, put his hands behind his head. And then so we just hung out there on the sidewalk for a few minutes, and then he noticed that there was a spider on these set of bushes. And so he was like, what's that? What's that thing on his back? Where's his head? And was just asking me all these questions. And I'm no spiderologist, but arachnologist. But, you know, I was explaining like where the basic things were, and he was asking where its eyes were, where its mouth is, and, you know, all that stuff. And so it was a little science lesson about spiders, which is funny because she's so tired. It's funny because this week for our own home school stuff, projects and whatnot, we're doing insects. So it was fitting. It was one of those moments where you're like in the moment and you're like, hey, I'm being a good parent right now. This is awesome. I'm teaching him something. Something worth knowing.
So as you know, we moved TJ downstairs to the boys' room, and it hasn't been going as good as we thought. I mean,
well, it's been decent, but I don't know. It's just...
Yeah, last night was actually really good. He only woke up once, and Mac just like rocked him to sleep for like 10 minutes, and then he slept until the boys did. But I have a good feeling about tonight. I think we're gonna get lots of sleep.
I feel like that's when you should be like the most worried, is when you feel like, you know, that's like when you walk into a test and you're like, I feel like I know everything, and then you take the test and you're like, geez, that was almost too easy, and then you get your grade back and then you're like, oh crap.
I hope tonight's the night. He does really good with his naps in there. I thought like he might be scared during the day, but he really wasn't. And he's doing really good.
So, thanks for keeping up with our family.
And comment below and let us know what you guys did for St. Patrick's Day. We didn't really celebrate or anything, which I just realized we didn't take any pictures for DJ's baby book. That's okay. He's only got one more first holiday left.
Oh man.
So.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Okay.